All right, welcome to the halftime show.
The
Yes.
Ohio State,
This
the
is
halftime
this,
show.
This is the best halftime show this side of the valley.
And we are doing it live.
Doing it live.
Live from where? From wherever we want, right?
What do you mean?
Well, we have a brand new feature called Magnetic Masking. It can green screen us anywhere we want.
So we can be live from anywhere.
We can be live literally from anywhere.
All right, this is Danny and Christian coming at you live from ancient Rome.
Ancient Rome, the Colosseum. Whoa.
Okay, this is sweet. This is sweet.
We're coming at you live from a concert. I don't know. We'll have to figure out the concert setting.
We're coming at you live from Jaden Evans' bedroom.
Wait, what? That's weird. That's a little weird, bro. Why are we in Jaden's
I'm
bedroom?
so mad about that one.
How about we come to you live from Donald Trump's hair? The orange man hair. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're coming at you live from the moon.
I can't breathe. Not enough oxygen. No. Okay.
Bring us back. Bring
All
us
right.
back.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's get to the important part.
All right.
The important part is, who do you want to win, Christian? Because obviously I'm going for the Eagles. Couple reasons. Jalen Hurts, Alabama boy, roll tide.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to win one. And I don't want Mahomes to win again, because that'll be a 3 in a row, three-peat. And then
That'll beat up Tom Brady, right?
Right, he's never done that. Tom Brady's never done that. Tom Brady is the GOAT. I don't want that conversation. It'll be like the Michael Jordan, LeBron James conversation. I don't want that to even come up in football. Right now, Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Okay.
And there's no LeBron James to his Michael Jordan. So
Okay.
I don't want there to be that. So Mahomes has got to get beat down tonight.
Okay.
So
Well, for me, I just hope that both teams
have fun, right? I know that.
No. I don't. I hope that they don't have fun. I hope that they both have an absolutely terrible time. I hope that. I mean, listen. I hate Mahomes. I shouldn't say I hate him. I very, very much dislike Mahomes. And Philly fans, man. I mean, we're in Pennsylvania, so Philly, but the Philly fans are mean. Remember when we went to that Lightning Flyers game a few years back?
Mm-hmm.
And dude, they're like checking you into the boards, they're pushing you around, right?
Yeah, they did. They did physically put their hands on me.
They were literally,
So-
because you had a Stamkos jersey.
Yeah,
on.
I was wearing a Tampa Bay Lightning jersey in
Yep.
the Flyers place, and they pushed me, they touched me right in front of the security guard. Some guy threw me in a wall in front of the security guard, and he was like,
He's like, well,
"No, you shouldn't have worn a
you
Stamkos
shouldn't have
jersey."
worn a Lightning jersey.
So even
in
their security
Philly.
guards, but despite the fact that some of their fans can be a
Who
little
throw
rude,
snowballs at Santa and all that, right?
There are a lot of classy players on the Eagles.
Okay.
And Brandon Graham, Jalen Hurts, there's a lot of good guys on there. Saquon Barkley.
Come on, man.
Saquon Barkley. There's a lot of good guys on there, and I'm all in on the Eagles this year.
Okay.
So regardless of how some of the fans may act, I'm all in on that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
They
issue.
climb poles. You know they have to grease the poles.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah.
that the fans don't climb up the pole. You know
Yeah.
they're going to destroy the city regardless
Yeah.
of whether they win or
Here's
lose.
my
right?
prediction. Here's my prediction for the game tonight. Win or lose, Philly is gonna burn.
Burn. They're going to just burn it down. They're going to be climbing the grease
Actually,
poles.
we shouldn't even laugh at that.
Sorry,
but-
that's terrible.
But it is gonna happen. That's
what they do.
So, I do want to issue a challenge to you tonight.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, Christian did not, as you could tell, show him what you're wearing.
Okay. No.
What shoes do you got on? You got tennis shoes.
I
Good.
got tennis shoes on.
Because Christian did not know about this challenge previously.
Okay.
But that's why he didn't dress for it. But I'm going to challenge him to kick a 20-yard field goal.
What?
A 20-yard field goal.
Okay. What do I get? What's the prize?
You get nothing, but
Oh, great.
you get nothing. But the youth, I'm actually going to make some papers out and get some flyers made up that I will hand out if you make it. And if
Okay.
you don't make it, I will not hand it out. And they're going to be for a Friday night hangout, a 3-hour Friday night hangout with pizza, with games, with prizes, with all kinds of fun. It's going to be a huge bash.
I get to come though, right?
Oh, yeah, you can
Okay.
come.
Okay. All right.
But
What's the pizza?
but will you come?
Well,
That's the
that's the
question. He's going to
question.
come for the pizza and leave
I will
immediately.
come for the pizza.
But the kids are counting on you. You hit the
Okay.
20-yard field goal, I pass these out. If not, they'll never even know what's all on the flyer, all the stuff we're going to do.
Oh,
so
man.
so
That's a
this
lot of
is-
pressure, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
So this is like the college football game day kick, except for instead of a lot of money, you're giving the kids a lot of hope.
Am I Peyton or Eli Manning in this?
You're the
scenario?
kid that tore his ACL. When he
Let's not talk about that.
Where he went for the kick.
Let's not talk.
So
about
that'll happen later tonight. So later on the halftime show, we'll do it this afternoon.
Okay.
After we're done filming here.
All right.
Pizza party, Friday night hangout, a lot of fun, all on this man's shoulders.
What are we doing next?
Oh, so what we're doing next is I thought you've been talking, you've been complaining, you've been talking about Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You hate him.
No. I don't hate him as a person. I'm sick of the Chiefs winning. I'm Chiefs. What do they call it? Weary. I'm weary of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, here we go again.
So
it's kind of like how it used to be with the Patriots.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. So one of the things you've been complaining about, if you're complaining about, is
how the refs.
Yes, and how Mahomes always draws flags. He draws flags.
Yeah.
So I figured you talked about how only way you can tackle Mahomes is a certain way.
Yeah, it's a very narrow window of tolerance.
So we'll take a few minutes here. I want you to make a video demonstrate how you have to tackle Mahomes.
All right. We might have to go into another space to demonstrate this.
That.
All right.
Not even green screen. We're actually
we're going to do it real. Green carpet in the fall fellowship hall.
All right.
That's green carpet. So it's pretty much like a green screen.
All right, cut it.
All right, so here's the thing. From my estimation, all the video footage I've watched, I've come to this conclusion that there are only 3 ways to legally sack Patrick Mahomes.
I'll be Mahomes.
You be Mahomes, and not get an automatic yellow flag. Okay, so there's only 3 ways.
Don't hurt yourself because you got the kick coming up.
Yeah, I got the kick. I don't want to. No ACL tear. So the first one, I'm going to demonstrate. I call it the baptism. Okay, all right. So you come up and then you hike, and I'll be the pass rusher.
Okay.
Ready? Set. Hike. You come up and you make sure you come alongside of him. You tell him, cover your nose, and then you dip him like in a baptism. Ooh. Yeah. Now the thing is, you don't necessarily have to help him up, but because it's a baptism, it's very nice too. And then you probably
will get a flag if you don't help him.
If you don't help him back up, you may get a flag. Okay. So that's the first one, all right? Baptism. Okay. The second one, all right, is pretty interesting because Mahomes. We have lots of footage of him flopping. Like they'll bump him out of bounds, and he'll go. Arms flying, legs flying, cleats flying, everything else. So what you do is you go up, say hi, and you act like you're gonna hit him. Okay. He goes to flop, and you catch. It's called the trust fall. So what you have to do, let's demonstrate that again. Okay. You come up, you act like you're gonna hit, you move around to the back, you help him down. Okay? And then you always gotta help him back up.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Now, the third one is my favorite. I think that this one actually probably is the least likely to get you a flag, except for they might get you on an unsportsmanlike conduct, but I'm not sure, okay? So this one, what you do is you, just like the trust fall, you come in, you act like you're gonna hit him, he flops, you go around behind, you set him down, but before he goes all the way down, you got to get the pillow, lay him down, get the blankie, and then you read the story. Night, night, moon. Night, night, stars. Yeah. Night, night, Mahomes. And then that helps with just being nice and easy so that the refs know that you're not trying to get a roughing the passer penalty, nothing like that. I find that the pillow and the blanket really help, but if they think you're not being serious, they may end up throwing an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty anyway. So I don't recommend it.
All right. So now you know how to sack Mahomes.
That's how you sack
without getting a penalty.
Patrick Mahomes.
I like it.
Boom.
I like it. Hey, so that's great illustration of how to tackle Mahomes. All tackling it any other way will get you an automatic flag, as you guys have seen. It'll get you an automatic flag. So, make sure you don't do it that way.
Dude, speaking of automatic flags, I think we should have some automatic flags at youth for certain types of things.
I think I should carry a flag with me to throw whenever you guys do things.
But the thing is, in fairness, I think you got to have a couple of challenge flags out there in case they want to challenge it. But I think you should have some yellow flags ready to go. If you see something, see a guy getting a little too cozy with somebody, or
Automatic flag.
Boom, boom. See somebody, saying words they shouldn't.
Automatic. Go.
That's right.
Skipping the lesson. Only come to youth group for volleyball.
Oh,
automatic flag.
right there. Yep.
So-
Yep. Okay, so we have a little song,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
About some automatic flags for youth. All right. So I'm gonna come over here, bust out the new white guitar here. All right. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, here we go. You won't sing because you're hip, and you talk during youth worship. That's an automatic flag. When Sunday school is halfway through and you walk in with Dunkin' cold brew, that's an automatic flag. You drop your food on the ground and get it all smushed around, that's an automatic flag. When the youth group game ends, you've only passed to your friends, that's an automatic flag. When Danny's preaching in the zone and you're playing on your phone, that's an automatic flag. Playing dodgeball and you get hit, but you won't admit it, that's an automatic flag. That's an automatic flag. That's an automatic flag. That's an automatic flag. You won't give small group feedback because you want to rush off to snack, that's an automatic flag. Well, there's a deadline and I let you know, but you call the next day asking to go, that's an automatic flag. When you use shoes to work on your wrist, trying to make that girl your miss, that's an automatic flag. That's an automatic flag. That's an automatic flag. That's an automatic flag. And Danny just might call your mom. So, what do we got next? What do we got next
All right.
here? You got a little testimony or something?
Well, first of all,
Okay.
I want to tell us how proud I am of us.
Okay.
Because most people would probably say, the Cowboys had a horrible season. We all know this,
Oh,
right?
right.
Eagles and Cowboys is a
Right.
huge rivalry,
Right.
and it's really sad. The Cowboys stunk so badly this year. I don't feel right about making fun of them. Do you?
I agree. It's like when you're that bad, it almost takes the fun out of making fun of people. It's like kicking a guy when they're down. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's just like
Yep.
and
And a lot of people, other people probably would, but we're not going to do that.
We're
today.
not like that.
No.
We're not like that at all. Nope. Probably people would say something like the Cowboys end zone is the safest place to be in a tornado.
Why is that?
right? Right? Because, it won't touch down there. No matter what happens,
No touchdowns.
there's going to be no touchdowns in that end zone no matter what. It's
And,
probably
and,
the
and
safest
other
place-
people will probably say jokes like that, but we're not.
We're not like that. We're not.
No,
we're
I'm
not-
glad. That's
we're not-
disrespectful.
No, you can't
I'm
be
glad we don't say
disrespectful
stuff
like
like
that.
that. And other people just throw insults at the Cowboys out after this horrible year. They throw insults at the Cowboys out there, and they probably would even say stuff like, "It's a good thing the Cowboys don't throw stuff out there because it'd probably get intercepted."
It would get intercepted every
But
time.
we wouldn't say
won't
that.
throw stuff out there like that because we're too classy.
No.
We want to rise above. Now, if they even made the playoffs, then we might be able to do that, but we can't.
No.
We can't make fun of them like that.
I heard someone say one time that what's the difference between an elevator and the Dallas Cowboys?
One goes up.
Well, you have to push a button before the elevator lets you down.
Oh man.
So yeah,
Like it. Another thing I was thinking about, Dak Prescott. Do you know that he is the highest paid NFL player in the entire league? At least last I checked, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Highest paid quarter. What did he rank over the past say 2 or 3 seasons? Do you have any idea?
No.
I don't either actually. But
Probably low, but don't bring it up.
I'm not
'Cause
going
it's
to bring that up.
disrespectful.
About
No,
how
don't bring it up.
low Dak Prescott
No.
was rated over the past 2 or 3 seasons.
And I'm not going to bring it up either that the Dallas Cowboys are a lot like Sunday bulletins.
What's that?
Every Sunday they get folded.
Oh man!
But I'm not gonna say stuff
Yeah,
like that.
we don't say things like that.
No.
We'll leave that to other people,
Yeah.
other Eagles fans, other
Yeah.
people.
We're above that.
Yeah. Yes.
We're
Yep.
above that.
All right. So next segment is we have
Some testimonies.
We got some
So
testimonies
I got
lined up.
Yeah, I got a couple different testimonies. What I really like, usually I get one that's like 5 minutes, but I'm going to get several different testimonies, and I want you guys to listen to these testimonies and tell me what you think.
Hey, Jalen, it's here. Matt Forte here with Sports Spectrum. I talked to Pastor Ted about you. He mentioned specifically spiritual growth. How have you grown this year spiritually and your faith in Jesus?
I think my faith has always been a part of me where I've always wanted to root myself in that and keep him in the center of my life and everything that I do. And so, you know, through the highs and the lows, he's greater than all of them. And that's something that I can always acknowledge. And in the failed clutch of circumstance, I can always lean on and remember. And so I think that's something that we all should probably take note of and take lesson of.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, I know the Bible 100 like in and out. It's something I'm learning. I'm challenging myself to get better at with my family and my friends. It's really lucky that my agent, he's a pastor, and I'm able to have Bible studies with him, but just growing. And I think that's the beautiful thing about it. And I think that's what religion and faith is having a relationship with God and understanding who Jesus is. And that's what I've been trying to do this year, and I'm going to continue to try to get better at it. But my faith is everything. And
there's been a lot of your teammates who have been outspoken about their faith, but is there someone specific who has really poured into you spiritually this year?
Paris Campbell. You know, he has a podcast with his wife where they talk about faith and just relationships and everything. So it's different people. Jalen's always saying a verse, a Bible verse, something like that. And BG, we have study hall, Bible study. We have a
feels like study hall.
Yeah, right, it feels like it. But we have a Bible study every Wednesday. So Pastor Ted, N'Kobe Dean, it's just a whole bunch of Chuck, Mo. Like it's a lot
of guys.
It's a lot of people on this team who are very outspoken, like you said, and just it's a long season. We're always around each other, so eventually you just get to talking about faith and your stories and everything like that.
You can't, as a Christian man or woman, you can't be afraid to talk to the media and put it out that you're a man of God or a woman of God. Sometimes you might see people that aren't sure if they should say it to the media, but you can't be like that. You got to really speak out about His glory and really praise His name.
I want to know about Jesus. Who is Jesus Christ to Oren Burks?
Yeah, He's everything. He's everything. I feel like He guides every decision that I make, and He has a love that's so forgiving. All my shortfalls, I know that He's there, and He believes in me, He trusts me, and it's just a weight lifted off your shoulder when you know you have that power.
Throughout any adversity, I know I'm nothing without Him, man, and I feel like it doesn't get any more simpler than that. Just continue to lean on Him no matter what adversity I'm going to go through. And I know that the Lord's gone through, He's gone through every single adversity that I could ever go through, and He's dominated it. So, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Truly am blessed. It's one of those things when you look at the year and the ups and downs of the year, and just really the ministry I've been able to have in our running back room has been unbelievable. And like I said, none of this happens without our Lord Jesus and our Savior, and the fact that I'm at the Super Bowl for a second time, it still blows my mind. It's just unbelievable. But I know I wouldn't be here. None of us would be here if it wasn't for Him and the things that He's done to help lead me this way.
Yeah, I think it's in a lot of ways it's what happened in the draft where I fall into the second round, getting drafted by the Eagles. I think it's a blessing in disguise on that day, being able to play for such a great organization, a great city, the fans that they've supported us the whole way. So it truly is a blessing, just to be here and be able to play on the biggest stage.
Oh, it's been quite a journey. I mean, I was baptized back in college, and then I had a big life change. I actually retired from football in college. I had a bunch of concussions, and so that kind of helped me on my journey on the way back to playing football, and then just facilitating my way through these first few years. So it's been really important. I try to keep it close to me, and it's been really good.
Tell me about Jesus. Who is He to you, Will Shipley?
Yeah, He's everything to me. He plays a role in every decision I make in my life, and You know, I thank my parents for raising me to always put God first. You know, we have a priority list. God first, family second. It was academics third. You know, now I don't have to worry about that. Now it's football. You know, and then social life comes after that. So, like I said, so grateful to have parents who instilled that in me. And, you know, he's everything to me.
Yeah, and you know, academics, you're still learning. You're still learning, lifelong learning.
Right.
But
Watching film, as you know.
Yeah, exactly. But also the word of God. So when it comes to your faith, in football season, there's obviously a lot of ups and downs. What is the Lord teaching you right now?
Patience, for sure. You know, throughout my whole career, even dating back to high school, you know, I played varsity my freshman year, got thrown in there at Clemson, you know, was starting by game 4, and now I get drafted into an organization under the best running back in the league, you know, and it's been nothing short of amazing. And just learning from him and not having a negative perspective on it. You know, being able to understand that God ordains everything for what I need to do. He's created that path for me to walk down, so appreciating that. And, you know, I'd say I'm pretty spoiled to be where I'm at right now, so just very appreciative.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
So what do you think? Those are pretty good testimonies, huh?
Man, awesome.
These are dudes. These are dudes that.
How many football players are on fire for the Lord right now? It's like every post-game interview I see, guys are talking about they're not just God, but their Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's so cool to see. All these different quarterbacks and other players are just on fire for the Lord.
It's really neat. And one of the things, too, is you see these guys, God gave them gifts and abilities.
Right.
And you see them using it for God's glory. And I want to say to you youth out there, too, God's given you guys gifts and abilities. I've seen you through worship, through drama, through sports, through a lot of different things. You guys have shown the gifts and abilities God's given you. And I want to challenge you guys, like these young men that we saw with their testimonies, use those gifts and abilities to God's glory. Right. Use it to glorify His name and not your own. That's my challenge to you today, this Super Bowl party. Honor Him, not yourself. Less of you, more of Him.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So you know what time
Speaking
it is.
of more of Him, I think I'm going to need a couple prayers here.
Yeah.
Is it time for the kick?
It's time for the kick.
Should we make our way outside?
Make our way outside.
I'm gonna give it my best shot.
All right.
Here we go.
You guys need to be praying right now. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be great. I mean, it's gonna be incredible.
All right.
He's an awesome athlete.
Awesome athlete. Here we go.
All right. This is Christian House. In his defense, I'm gonna be defending my man here today. If you could see the wind, it is blowing. I would show you my hair to see. You can look at the way my hair is blowing. Yes. But
the way your lovely
it is. Look at the trees. The wind is blowing fiercely, and this is a hard kick, but my man's got it. Are you guys ready? Is this gonna be a Friday night hangout? All right, here we go. Oh, he did it! He did it! He did it! He did it! Oh my word, I cannot believe it. Oh, he did it! He did it! He did it! He did it! Oh my word, I cannot believe it. That is unbelievable. What do you got to say? What do you got to say to the people?
Yeah! That was I have tried it before and I've never made it. That's the first time I've ever made it. And I did the field
Facing
goal.
the Giants, brother. Facing the Giants.
Wow! Dude!
You made it.
I can't believe it. What in the world?
As soon as this video ends, you should be getting some flyers about our Friday night hangout.
I gotta be honest, I didn't believe. I did not believe. I was like, I'm gonna just kick it as hard as I can and see what happens.
Yep.
And I think I could have made it from 21 yards, even maybe 22.
Dude,
probably not any further than that.
He had at least on that kick. He had that from at least 22 yards.
All right, we'll go 22, but
so impressive.
I don't know what to say.
He did it for you guys. Cause
I was like, there's no way I've never made it before. I've tried different kicks, different times, and never made it before. So this is the only time that counted.
But that's for you guys. Hopefully you had a great Super Bowl. We will giving you the flyers for the Friday night hangout shortly, and hope you enjoy the rest of the game and the food.
All right, and the Friday night hangout.
Yep.
Later on.
We're gonna call it the Christian Hangout. So the Christian House Hangout. Even though he's only gonna show up for the pizza.
I will show up and eat some pizza. All right.
All right.
See ya.